What's going on, guys? It's Chris, and today I'm coming out with a new video. And I literally just got off of work maybe like 20 minutes ago, and I came straight to the park to film this video. So that explains why I'm wearing a hoodie in like 70-degree weather. I didn't bring a shirt underneath this, so it's so hot, but I decided I'm gonna film this video. And I have really been slacking. I really hate that I've been slacking, but today I'm coming out with another board review. I'm gonna be reviewing my DGK board right there. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to be reviewing this deck because I've been skating these decks for the past couple setups, and I have a lot to say about this brand. It's one of my favorite brands. There's so much that I love about this brand, and I'm just going to tell you guys a little bit of everything that I like and tell you if their boards are actually worth buying or not, and if you should just buy DGK or buy a different brand. But if you've seen my past reviews, you know how I feel about skate brands and skate reviews. So I'm gonna get more into that right now. I'm just really realizing how bad of a haircut I need. I need a haircut so bad. I'm going tomorrow. Excuse the bad hair, but I'm gonna be reviewing this deck. And the deck I'm currently skating is a Boo Johnson Pro model. It's a 8.06, and if you've skated DGK boards before, you know they make those weird sizes where a 8.0 would be a 8.06 for whatever reason. I don't know what other brand does this, but I know DGK does that with their weird sizing. Like they do 8.12, I think, as well, and then they do 8.06. But yeah, that's the little thing that they do. I don't know why they do that. If anyone knows, please let me know. It's weird, but this is the deck that I've been skating, and this deck has been a lot better than my previous one. If you've seen my videos and have been keeping up, I skated my previous DGK board for 3 weeks, and it snapped on a frontside flip down a little 2-stair bank. So that was kind of unfortunate because that deck was pretty new for its condition. It was new, and I hadn't been skating it for that long for it to snap as easily as it did. It kind of really sucked because I was in need of a board for a while, and luckily my girlfriend blessed me with this DGK board right here. This is the board I'm currently skating. It's a Boo Johnson Pro model. It's a 8.06. That's the top ply right here. There's the tail, and as you can see, it's already chipped, and I've set this thing up for maybe 2 weeks-ish, 2.5 weeks. So far it's pretty good. No snaps, no cracks, nothing. And if you're wondering what the concave is, that's what it's like right there. But overall, this deck has been skating pretty well for its age. It's literally like brand new. So of course I'd expect it to skate well, but you never know with skateboards. Sometimes they're hit or miss. But I've really skated DGK boards for a long time. I've skated so many I can't even keep count, but they're one of my favorite brands. And I've never ever snapped one before until last month, where I snapped that green Caterpillar one that I set up. I don't remember whose pro model it was, but I set that one up, and I was honestly so surprised when it snapped, because it literally snapped like a pencil. It snapped so easily, and that was the weirdest thing ever, because I've skated so many of these decks, and maybe that just might have been a defective one, but I don't know. So overall, this deck is skated pretty well, and I'm honestly way happier with this one than the last one I skated, because the last one had a weird shape to it, whereas this one feels a lot better underneath my feet. As soon as I set it up, I knew this one was going to be a good board, and luckily I don't jinx it because I snapped my other one around the same time. The deck has been skating pretty well, and every skateboard chips. If you think there's a specific skateboard that doesn't chip, that's just a lie. It's just because I skate a lot of impact. So whenever I'm skating, I kick out a lot because I have a really bad chicken foot, and that causes all these chips. This happens on every single one of my boards, not just this one. So I don't want you guys to hate on DGK for the chipped board in 2 weeks, because that's just a personal thing that I do, because I suck at skating impact. Well, I don't suck, I just suck at committing to stuff. That's what I can say. But overall, this deck has been skating pretty well. And if you know me and you know my reviews, you know how I feel about these skate reviews. Every deck is pretty much the same. Every skate brand is going to use around the same type of wood. They all use the maple 8-ply, but of course, maybe some smaller skate brands might use some cheaper wood, which makes sense because they're smaller skate brands trying to get out there and they can't put that much money into it. But if you're looking for a quality board like a DGK board, make sure you're sticking to big name brands, because the smaller name brands, there's a chance you could end up with a China board, and those pieces of woods are terrible. They're literally so garbage. I've skated at a local company, I'm not gonna say what company, but their board was god awful, and it just literally, it was terrible. It chipped everywhere, way more than what I usually chip it, and it just got so flimsy, lost its shape so fast. It's literally such a bad board. But Overall, every deck is pretty much the same. It's about who you want to support. It's about supporting the name and the pro riders themselves. If you have a favorite pro, you're obviously going to support him and that company. For example, I support Boo Johnson. So of course I'm going to support DGK, and I really like their graphics too, not just skateboards, their clothing. They're the sickest shirts, and I feel like they have the coolest graphics against any skate brand. I literally have one of their boards hanging it on my wall because of how much I love it. I bought that board for $70 and hung it on my wall, so that just says something. But overall, this deck skates really well, and I really love it. So if you guys are debating on whether skating a DGK deck or not, I say go for it. They're one of the best brands out there. Their team riders are so sick. Graphics are so sick. Overall, it's just a sick company. So I say definitely try DGK boards, and you will not be disappointed. They literally have so many collabs. They have a narcotic collab and so many others that I can't remember. But it's such a sick company, and I really like their stuff. So I'm going to continue supporting them even with the snap deck, because I feel like their decks are actually really good and their team riders are just so sick. So I'm going to continue supporting DGK, and I'm going to play all the clips that I've gotten with this board over the past 2 or 3 weeks. So thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate all the support that you guys have been showing me. We're creeping up on 4,000 subscribers. So thank you guys for that, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.